Hello again, my name is Dr. William Painter, and I am here to take you through Chapter 3, Unit 1, Porter's Value Chain Analysis of the Strategic Management and Leadership module. Let's just jump right in. Value chain analysis. I know you will have come across the term value chain before, and very simply put, it is a chain of activities, each step of which adds a particular value to the product. Porter's value chain model was instrumental in really defining what a value chain is all about. So here is a very simple value chain where you have inbound logistics. Where do you get the raw materials? Where do you get the stuff to make a product? The operations around that product. You turn the raw materials into an actual product. You then ship it out to various distribution centers, maybe, or anyway, outbound logistics. You then have marketing and sales and service around that product, culminating in a profit. This area here for the Porter value chain supports those activities: the firm's infrastructure, procurement, human resource management, and the technology. Those are all support activities. Now, the value chain was defined by Porter in his book, Competitive Advantage. Remember, competitive advantage is the purpose of a strategic plan, in 1985. It evaluates which value each particular activity adds to the organization's products or services. The idea was built on the insight that an organization is more than just a random compilation of machinery, equipment, people, and money. When these things are arranged into systems, and only when they are arranged into a system and systematic activities, it will become possible to produce something that people are willing to pay for. Porter argues that the ability to perform particular activities and to manage the linkages between these activities is a source of competitive advantage. Okay. The primary activities. I would strongly recommend that you grab this address and read this lesson on value chains. It's a wonderful little piece and wonderful little resource. To summarize it, primary activities are directly concerned with the creation or the delivery of a product or service. Primary activities are concerned with the creation of a product or service or the delivery of a product or service. Inbound logistics, operations, outbound logistics, marketing and sales, and service. Stuff comes in, you do something to it, you ship it out, you market it, you sell it, and you provide services around it. Each of these primary activities, and these are the primary activities, is linked to support activities which help improve their efficiency or effectiveness. Now we're going to talk a little bit about those inbound logistics in language that's a little more elegant than stuff comes in, we do stuff to it, and stuff goes out. Here, goods are received from the company's suppliers or vendors. Now, there is a supply chain around that. They are stored until they are needed on the production assembly line. Goods are moved around the organization. This element here, where they are stored, is we can talk about efficiency, just-in-time production, and so on and so forth. Operations. This is where we do something to the stuff. This is where goods are manufactured or assembled. Individual operations could include room service in a hotel, packing of books and video games by a retailer, or the final tune for a new car's engine. And then outbound logistics. The goods are finished. They're done. They need to be packaged up, sent out to wholesalers, retailers, distribution centers. How are you going to get them from where you have made them to where they need to be? Marketing and sales. At this stage, the organization prepares the offering to meet the needs of targeted customers. Why do you need the thing we just made? This area focuses strongly on marketing, communications, and promotions mix. And then service, all areas of service such as installation, after-sales service, complaints handling, training, and so on. Secondary activities. There are four main areas of support activities. And remember, we saw those in that first slide. Procurement, trade, technology development, including R&D, human resource management, and infrastructure, systems for planning, finance, quality, information management, etc. Procurement. What does procurement mean? It is responsible for the purchasing of all goods and services and materials. The aim is to secure the lowest possible price for purchases of the highest possible quality. Technology development. Companies need to innovate to reduce costs and protect and sustain competitive advantage. This can include production technology, internet marketing activities, lean manufacturing, customer relationship management, and other technological developments. I'm sure that you can think of many others that I have not mentioned here. Human resource management. That has to do with people. At some point, you have to have people involved in the process. Employees are an expensive and vital resource. In fact, one could make the argument they are the most important resource. An organization would manage recruitment, selection, training and development, rewards, and what are they going to get paid? And finally, the firm's infrastructure. Activities includes and is driven by corporate or strategic planning. It includes management information systems and other mechanisms for planning and control, such as the accounting department. Now, here is a graphical representation of the value chain system. You got stuff coming in, you do stuff to it, the channel of the value chains and the customer value chains here. This is oversimplified, very simple, but it gives you an idea of what the value chain system looks like. Obviously, supplier value chains, we're talking about supply chains. The organization's value chains, what do you do to it? And the channel to market value chains, and the customer value chains, the service afterwards. Now, this is a very oversimplified overview of what Porter's value chain system is all about. But Porter's value chain system dominates business thinking in virtually all sectors, all industries, all businesses, whether you're in education or whether you're manufacturing automobiles or producing oil. In order to understand that value chain more deeply and completely, I'm going to say what I say at the conclusion of every video: read your readings, take a look at the case studies, take a formative assessment, and then come back and see me for the next video. See you then.